the art of blogging, don't be scared about doing it. Remember that it's about building friendship, making people want to talk to you, but make sure you don't do a few things. Make sure it's not an advert. If you advertise, that's called a blogvert. People will not like that. People don't want to be broadcasted to. Make sure that you don't just put a link in that just takes them off the site, because they won't do that. Make sure you have a great heading, because people won't look at your blog unless the heading encourages them to. Make sure that your blog has something in it that encourages that communication, so that when people are looking down the page of blogs, they can say, well, that's an active blog, 14 people are involved in that blog, that must be a great discussion. And at all times make sure that you're offering something to the community that's going to help them, that piece of information that you're sharing is fun, or it's interesting to read, or it's going to increase their business skills. And just make sure that blog reflects you as a person, and that it's professional and it's professionally produced, and even if you're a fun person, that there is a good message behind it. How do you be a good blogger? I think the best bloggers are the ones who are encouraging other people to share in the blog. That means they're encouraging people to comment on that blog, creating a discussion. That's where 21st century communication is different to 20th century. When you read a newspaper, you couldn't comment. When you read a blog, you can comment, and you can contribute so much to that person. So if I was writing a blog, usually I'm thinking, I've got some expertise around this subject, but I would love to hear from other people who share some expertise with everybody else as well. That's winning by sharing. That's gathering information. That's creating a massive vibration inside the social network of something that's really interesting. So let's look at the way that people will surf. I'll go to the blog page, and one of the first things I'll do is I'll look for what blogs have got a lot of views, where people have looked at them. I'll look at what blogs have got a lot of comments on them, which shows that that's obviously creating some emotion with other people. So when you're blogging, you want to be making sure that 1, it's interesting to people, 2, that it's engaging people and encouraging people to comment, and 3, ultimately you also want people to think, that's a great person, I'm going to look at their profile.